Hi, Mrs. Product Reviews here, and I'm going to do a review on the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Pencil. It's in the color called LSD. Now, truth be told, this was an accidental purchase on my part. I clicked the wrong button. I meant to click the button beside it, but I decided to give this a try, and I have been delighted. I would not have tried this on my own. I would have been put off initially by the high frost or the moderate frost. You'll see. And I have been delighted and surprised. So it claims to be waterproof and long-lasting. And what I have found within all pencils, if there's any amount of frost, especially if it's a mid or a high frost or iridescent, it tends to make it spreadable. It just blends and spreads of its own accord. So that's just a factor. And so I was anticipating not being particularly happy with the performance, even if I ended up liking the color. And what I found was the performance was actually better than expected. It still blended and kind of moved a little bit after about 8 to 10 hours, but it was still there after 8 to 10 hours. And I could just, refresh it just a little bit, and it looked crisp and clean and defined around my eyes. And that was the worst of it, which is not at all bad at all. So let me show you the color, the unexpected accidental purchase. Look at that. So it looks like black, and it's a deep midnight blue with the slightest little bit of green in it. I mean, it's just barely there. It's barely there. But you can tell by the high spreadability, which is a hallmark of any of the pencils, regardless of the brand, that have any of the frost. The mica in the formula, which gives it that wonderful glisten. There you go. You can see that pretty well. That ingredient's inclusion also is that it is that product's spreadability. So if you just anticipate that you're going to have to use a really good makeup primer to fix it, so once it's spread, where you leave it is where it stays. But I have been extremely happy. And again, this was an accident. This has been the coronavirus sheltering in place, and I've been going a bit stir crazy, and so I just went shopping the other day on things that I normally would buy. But I've needed to start putting makeup on as part of my mental health, at least 4 days a week. And I feel like myself. I feel better. So this was part of, I guess, my mental health. I haven't made a makeup purchase in a while, so I just did a cluster in like 12 hours. And this is part of it. But again, I'm very happy with this color. It's not something I would have chosen. It's got it's more of a deep midnight blue, but it does have this slight iridescence, and I'm gonna say not a lot of, it's almost like a deep purple midnight blue. But I can also tell that, especially when I blend it, you can really see that residual green, if this is, the camera is allowing you to see what my naked eye can see here. Don't know if the camera is picking up the subtle color nuances. But again, it's mostly a blue with just the tiniest bit of green. Anyway, but that's my review. I'm going to give this 4 stars. Again, it would be 5 stars if it stayed where you put it without any spreading over the entire 12 or 24 hours of wear. That would be 5 stars. But until our formulation and our ingredients for formulation change, or some other method or a fixing ingredient comes into existence, this is the best I think our technology can produce, and it's still pretty darn good. So, if you have found this review of the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Pencil in the color called LSD, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like more information, click on our video description below. Thank you so much for your tuning in, and Mrs. Product Reviews over and out.